So will I be eating them? Yeah, that's actually the plan. We bought them with the plan to finish them out as beef cattle. So, we like to make sure that we know how our cows are finished out, how they're fed the rest of their lives, their entire lives, before we butcher them and eat them. So that's the plan. These are, no, we're not. No, we're not eating them. These are pets. They are babies. They are not even the same breed as our beef cattle. I'm a beef eater, but no, Pearl is not going to be a ribeye. None of them are going to be on anyone's plates. No. But this did bring up a topic, which is a lot of people have asked me, what's the purpose of mini cows? What do they do other than being pets? So honestly, for us, they're pets, okay? Like for a lot of people, that is a really cool option for them to have a livestock animal. They're smaller. They can be on a smaller piece of land. They are rather docile when you raise them from calves. And so they can be pets. And that is a great option. But mini cows don't have to just be pets. They can be used as dairy cattle if you get a mini dairy breed. They can be used as beef cattle if you're wanting to run, a herd on a small piece of land and you want a smaller, type of cattle. They have different breeds of mini cows. So these are mini Highlands or high percentage Highlands, meaning they're like a mix, but they still have Highland in there. So the thing about mini Highlands is they take, a little bit longer to mature. So economically, it doesn't really make sense for them to be beef cows, but you could do it 100%. They could be beef cattle. That's not what we have them for. We enjoy them. We have our own beef cows. We have Simmental cattle that we raise. But yeah, no, I don't plan on any of these little girls being beef cows. You can rest assured. But that's not to say that they're not livestock. They literally are. They are cows. They are still cows. They are still livestock. They can still have a normal livestock purpose. So.
Wow. Where do I even begin? The speciesism is strong in this one. Very, very strong. Not only does she keep saying the word livestock, and you guys know how I feel about the word livestock. First she starts out saying, yes, we are going to butcher and eat them, and then she says, no, I'm just joking, they're pets. But we do have other cows that we do intend to eat. Okay, so you have some cows that are pets and others that you intend to eat. How does that work? And then she says, oh, but you don't have to keep many cows as pets. You can use them for beef, for dairy. Like, I'm not exploiting them, but I don't have a problem if you do. And then she says in the end, this is probably the most disgusting part of this video. In the end, she says, but that doesn't mean they're not livestock, even if you just keep them as pet, they're still livestock. Like a livestock, you could still use them for the purpose that cows are usually used for. Beef and dairy. Like, straight up saying the only thing cows are useful for are to be used as resources for humans. That's one of the most specious things I've ever heard. You can keep cows just as companion animals, okay? You're not. Nothing's gonna happen to you if you just keep them as a companion animal and don't exploit them. And most importantly, nothing's gonna happen to them, okay? The species of an animal doesn't determine whether they're worthy of love and respect and to be just left alone, okay? All animals deserve to be left free from harm, okay? Wow. Wow, this video is loaded.